I say they're all fun, but it's been cool.
What's your, is there some excitement, anticipation about G-Day and getting a chance to?
Oh, yes, sir. I'm very excited about G-Day. Looking forward to see all the fans and looking forward just to run the ball in front of a lot of people.
What kind of impact does that have on the players for a big turnout by the fans over G-Day?
Oh, we love it. Anytime we get to see our fans, we're excited. We practice hard to play for them, so we're looking forward to it, and we hope everybody comes.
I'm guessing the list is long, but what are some things that Chubb and Michelle, how have they influenced you? How have they helped you?
Way more than I thought. When they were here, you don't really think you learned all of it, and then once they leave, you kind of think about damn, I'm doing the same thing as him. So I've really enjoyed it. Just the mindset coming out every day to practice. Even days where you don't really feel like it, you still got to go out there and do. You got to go hard because you're the bell cow for the team. So they kind of set that standard, and that's how we try to follow.
Early in practice, some of the photos of you carrying the ball with I guess a shorter shirt, maybe with your muscles are bulging out. Did you catch wind of that on social media? People
yeah, man, I got too much wind of it. I was like, I don't want to see the picture no more. So people kept bothering me about my arms. I'm like, I didn't post the picture. I don't even know who took the picture. So
what did you do to get in that kind of shape I guess for let the ball off like that?
Oh, I just do whatever Coach Sinclair said.
Well, what in the weight room have you done that's been most impressive to you?
I try to improve on everything. We had a good running back who could lift a lot of weights before, so I try to do what he could do. So I try to look at his numbers and try to get to those.
Could you hang with Chubb on any any apparatus?
Yeah, ask Chubb. I can hang with Chubb.
Give me one number. What's one number that you put up that's pretty impressive?
We really don't max out that much, so I really don't know the number off the top of my head, but Sinclair probably knows.
You mentioned Chubb, and you go back to Sony. Obviously, he was one of the main team leaders on the team last year. What kind of, in his leadership style, did you kind of see that you kind of want to implement in your own type of way?
Well, Chubb was a little bit quieter and Sony was a little bit more vocal. So I'm kind of in between. At times I don't really say anything. I try to lead by example, but the other times I try to, try to call some guys out and see how it goes. So I'm just trying to find my way too, because it's my first time leading this many guys that are on the same level as me. So it's just you don't want to overstep your boundary, but you want to make sure everybody's doing the right thing.
When spring started, Coach Smart said this team needs to develop an identity of its own. What kind of identity do you think it has now at the end of spring?
I think the same. I think a similar one of physical. I think physical. That's what we're built on. We tried to work on some other stuff during spring, but at the end of the day, we know what we hang our hat on, and that's physicality and running the ball.
Elijah, at the end of the day, you come into a group that's so talented with all those different running backs, whether it was Chubb and Nick, Chubb and Sony, or what you got now. Is it kind of grueling at all, or is it challenging just every day to know that you got to be at the top of your game to kind of compete with guys so talented?
I think at first, when I first got here, I might have said that, but now I take it as really as an advantage because I can't slip up any day, and it only makes you better. So I think I like it more so than anything now. I look forward to going out and practicing with Brian and Swift and and Zamir. I look forward to that every day and Prather. I look forward because I know they're going to bring the best out of me.
What are some ways you've seen Fromm improve this spring?
He's way more in the offense. Like I said, when I'm in the game with Fromm, I feel like I don't have to know anything because he can tell me anything. You know what I'm saying? So I just think in that case, and he just has full control of everything. I think that's his biggest. That's what I've noticed most.
And what are your thoughts about Justin Fields?
He's really talented. He's one of my good friends. So I took good care. He came. I met him a lot during his recruiting stuff, and so he's talented. That's all I can say. He's talented.
The thought is obviously you're a muscular, strong guy that you're like Mr. Inside, and DeAndre could be outside, and y'all be a nice mix. But I remember the Notre Dame game last year was the first time where I was like, geez, you got some speed too. Do you almost want to, disprove that you're just an inside tough runner, that there's a lot more to you than that?
As I get the ball more, I think everybody will be able to see all the things I can do.
Looking at special teams, is that something, I don't know how much you guys got involved in the spring, but in terms of returning kicks, is that something that you're looking maybe doing, or do you have any information on anyone that might be doing something like that?
No, I don't know, so I guess we'll have to see.
Okay.
Coach Smart actually said you learned a lot about yourself playing special teams. So that's something you kind of struggle learning how to do it first. Kind of talk about that and kind of what that kind of entailed for you.
Yeah, in high school, the only thing I did was return kicks, and so coming here, I didn't know special teams was that so I didn't know. It was so much technique that I just didn't know about. So took my freshman year to learn it, and then my sophomore year, I kind of got a better grasp of it, and I became good at it.
That's, I guess, the only time we've ever had a chance to talk to you. But last year, I guess you had that your rushing touchdown last year was against Florida. Is that right? Do you remember that run and kind of how that went? Or I'm sorry, was that your first one against Florida?
I think Vanderbilt might have won.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, the one against Florida obviously was the long one, and kind of, I guess, was the straw that kind of broke their back. I mean, can you remember that run and kind of how it felt for you to have a run like that in a big game?
Yeah, it was great. You know, I was going in. I knew I might get some carries later, but I wasn't sure. So breaking that was really like a confidence builder for me to know I can play on this level.
How important do you think it is to have Sanford filled on G-Day, or is that just kind of bigger for coach and to get recruits? I mean, for you guys, does it matter if it's 60 or 78?
Oh, no, we can't. You know, the more packed the stadium is, the better it'll be for us. We enjoy when fans come and watch us. You know, that's what we do it for. So we would enjoy for it to be packed out, and we expect it to be.
How old were you when you fell in love with football?
I would have to say about 6 or 7. I kind of was like, I really, really like football. That's when I started saying I would play football when I get older.
How do you handle your famous last name? Do you embrace it? Do you get annoyed when people like me ask, or how do you approach it?
You know, I just kind of, I mean, it's my last name, so I'm proud of my last name. So anytime somebody has anything to ask about it, I just answer the question. It's my last name, and I'm proud of it.
You don't feel like you're in the shadow of anything, or?
Nah, not really a shadow. And if it is, it's just it's motivation to get out of it.
Is that it? Have you closed the door on a boxing ever? You know, I know you did it a lot, you know, kind of as a middle schooler and stuff, and then you committed yourself to football. Is it something you've ever thought about going back to?
Oh, no.
No? Why is that? What changed about your
it's just I've been out of it too long, and I wouldn't want to go in there and get hit again. I don't think I want to get punched no more.
You get hit enough running
Yeah,
football.
I get hit enough running.
Thank you.